Welcome back everybody, my name is Motra and some people call me Anki, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Welcome to my Then and Now series where we are building some old bases that I started playing way back in the day, and I'm testing them out and then making what I think is appropriate changes to make them viable today. And this next one is very different. As you can tell, I've got the, what do you call it, the digger. It's this thing here. It's a dev tool, super digger, and I'm in the pine forest where there's lots of mountains, as you can tell, because I've already made a start on making this tunnel. And as you can tell from the bunker base and the pyramid, you know, they didn't quite go the way I thought they would early on. So I thought that making a tunnel like this and having your base back here would make an ideal base. Like this, you'd have your workbenches in and things like that. And actually, when I did play this, I have to admit this, when we did play this, we left this kind of not really open. We'd started playing with mods, and we had a working fence gate here that we could drive our vehicles in, park up, and then drive back out. So in saying that, we have to make this front a little bit different. So what I'm going to do, at least for this first horde, is we're just going to put some sides up. But what I did do is, like I said, we had the working fence here that was drivable. We don't have that anymore because it's not, it was a modded thing. So what I'm going to do to try and have something similar, we are going to use these fences like this, and put the top on, which is this one here. Alright, and that's it. Okay, I might, just for the aesthetics and stuff, I might just put a top piece on here, but I'm not filling the top bit up because it's not how I had it. So this is basically ready to go. So what I need to do now is I need to switch out my stuff, which I think I put in my drone.
All systems go. How may I help?
So we're just gonna swap over all our weaponry and stuff like that. Okay, so what I've done is I've just put a whole bunch of extra lights in so we can actually get a decent view there. I have got one on the inside, and so we just got this frame. We've got those gates here. Everything is concrete. So we do have some concrete mix for repairs. I've got a repair kits for my guns. To be really honest with you guys, I'm actually scared to give this one a go because it really did not work well. But I thought, when I did this, I thought to myself that giving them just one way to get to us means we could just stand here and watch them, and it's all going to be good. And it'll be all nice and fun, and it'll keep my wife safe because she has this tendency to always die in Horde Night. But anyway, let's give this a go. So we do set, oops, no space, set time 28, space 21, space 50. There we go. We're getting ready to go. So we've just got this ammo. We've got the pump action shotgun to give us the best chance. We've got repair. Yeah, and let's just give this a go. I don't have this medical stuff is all I've got. Again, I've got no way of fixing broken arms or infections or anything like that. I've got nothing else. This is what we've got, is what we've got. So we are just going to hopefully see the hordes coming through here, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, we just saw our first zombie fall down. That's good. Hopefully he finds his way to us. Okay. Again, I haven't reset the game stage or anything. We'll just have a look at that in just a quick sec. So if we go to here, we are in game stage 132. That is because we are in the burnt forest and because we're level 49. So they are falling down to us. That's a copper. We'll better take care of him before he spits at us. Causes some extra damage. Yeah, and this is more, honestly, this is probably more like a day 14 horde we had. Now see this? Did you guys see that? You watch again, see if it happens again. Yeah, everything's very quiet at the moment. There's not a lot happening. There, see that? There was a rock falling down. And there's more rocks falling down. That means they are digging. Okay? Now, that's something I did not expect when I first played this. And now I can start to hear them. So they are getting closer. Might as well just reload while they're still trying to dig their way down to me. As long as when they're digging on that side and not through here, it's not a problem. Because we actually have no way getting out of here. If they do come down here, we are trapped in here. The rocks that are falling down seem to be getting closer to me. So I'm wondering if they're actually coming in on an angle to get to me. Okay, that is interesting. We just saw some cotton vomit come down. So that means he can see through us, probably through the sand, if I'm honest. That was very interesting. I did not expect that. But we still don't see anyone. They are still digging their way down to me, so we'll just give them a wee bit longer. I can't get out of here anyway, so that's okay. We're just waiting patiently. But they still haven't made their way through. They are coming through. I'm actually a little bit worried that they're going to come and drop down behind me. They very possibly could. It would be really nice if they just dropped down here though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, those rocks are almost on top of my head, so they are definitely coming through. The worst case is that they're going to come down here and drop down on me. I didn't give myself any of the concrete or anything, only the repair stuff. But I could put a row across the top here to try and help with that, but this is what it is. We'll let them do what they want to do. They're right on top of me here. Oh, can I shoot them through here? Here we are. I made a wee hole here, hopefully. No? You guys still not coming down? Oh, I thought there was some coming in. They're definitely coming on the other side. So what I'm trying to do here, so I'm just trying not to get hit by the cops bit, is I'm trying to give them an easier way on the other side of this gate. Okay, well, I just punched a hole up there. And I don't see them. And that up above, I'm pretty sure is a hole that they've already made to me. Because there's no way I made that so big. So, right here, they're about to come down. And things are about to turn south real quick. And honestly, it's not that much different to the first time that we played this. We did make quite a few adjustments, which are going to help. And they're going to help for the next part of this. And hopefully I can improve. Oh damn, they're right over there. Oh look. They now see this as a path. That's good. I don't mind if you want to keep doing this one, guys. Oh, and there's a few coming down here. This is what I hope... No, you stay away. This is what I hope they would do. See this? How these guys are running through? That's always what I hope for in this base. But zombies have their own minds, and they didn't quite work out that way. At least we get to see a wee bit of action before it all goes south. Oh, God, get some shots in, will ya? What? Oh, I didn't even see you. I'm too scared that whatever's up here is going to come down at me. Okay, we're actually at 2 o'clock. So there's not too much time left in this horde. And they're still stuck up above me somewhere. Oh, there's somebody. Okay, we're not worried about the challenges. This is more about the base than anything. So this base so far cost very little in resources, but it did cost a lot of time to make this tunnel and make this. I can hear birds, and of course that's the other thing. This base has nothing for the birds. Hey! Get out of it. Okay, we can loot that. It is on this side. No, we're not worried about any of that. And I can't loot... Oh, maybe I can loot that bag. Can I? No, I don't think I can. Oops, I saw something up there. I heard you. At least you didn't smack me with that time. You smacked the fence. And then out to go on this horde night. And I don't see or hear anything. So while we're sitting waiting, I'm just going to repair this gun. Okay, so this horde night's pretty much over. There's still nothing coming this way. Don't see anything in the hole. I can still hear a lot of banging going on, so they're still trying to get their way into me. We're actually going to grab this out. We're going to break this, two of these down so I can get through. When horde's over, of course. Oh, look, there's something. Finally got something to shoot. Something else to shoot. Hello? Anything else? Okay, so this didn't quite go the same way as when I played it with my wife, because they did breach, they did get in, and we died, and I'm pretty sure we have lost workbenches and stuff, and we had to redo it, and I don't think we actually... Hey, nice timing there, dog, just as I was breaking shit. Okay, so this horde night is over. We'll just break them down, and we're going to go and look to see what sort of damage they've got up there, and how many more still alive. Okay, so we got a big hole here. So I'm not sure why they didn't carry on breaking down. Oh, you're not even dead. Oh, they're still above us too. Oh no, whatever's going on here. Okay, we need to go up a bit higher. Let me just try and figure out how to get out of these holes. Okay, I should stop crouching actually. Okay, I need to try and find my way up this side of the here. I wanted to have a look before I put creator mode back on, just to see what it is actually like here. Okay, I kind of expected it to be here. And the road either. Okay. So somehow they come down here, get stuck here, and then... Where did they go? They did go down there. And there's not even too many. That was what, 3? And you know what? We're just going to break some of these. We want to see what they did. Okay, they didn't want to break through here. This is all the iron that they were bashing. Okay, so that's... Oh, wait, that... Okay, they didn't want to go straight down. They were digging around. Okay, that's interesting. But this is the other part of that. Okay, well, it wasn't quite as bad as what I thought. But anyway, I'm actually reluctant to call this a success. But they didn't breach and they didn't kill me. So I kind of guess I have to call it a success. But I'm going to go through and we're going to put this on. We're going to look for rock. Terrain. No, okay, maybe it's under terrain. There we go. Dirt. I won't do rock. Burnt forest. Do we do burnt forest? Let's get a bunch of them in. And probably... Is there a rock? Not iron. Not gravel. I thought there was like a rock. Water block. Interesting. Oh, stone, this one here. Okay, so we're going to put a mix of those two in. We're just going to fill up some bits and pieces. And what we'll do... We'll fill up some bits and pieces and then we will just rebuild this to a bit more of a modern one. So I'll be back with that. Okay, welcome back to the second part of this. So we have our tunnel. I've reinforced it with concrete. I filled up the holes there with just stone and dirt the way I think it should be. Like, it looks as natural as possible. And I got myself a bike. The reason is that this was a drive-in base. So we had to try and make it so it is a drive-in. So we're going to drive in. Now I put in some turrets and some defenses here to try and help shoot everything. Hopefully it still works. Let's see, this is how I kind of would have had it. I would have had the base on one side and then would have had the vehicles on the other side. Oops, let's not crash the bike too much. Keep the bike out of the way. There's nothing in there. There's no purpose for it. It was just purely driving. Now when I was doing this, I found this door in the creative menu. Now you can't make this door, but I think that's going to be close to the gate that we had. So this is just something that we can shoot through, something to keep them off us, and we've got to try and keep them on the other side of this. Now hoping that with this being all concrete, it's enough of a deterrent to make them go down that way. But I'm not sure if that's going to happen that way. I just double checked I've got the armor. See, we've got all tier 6 stuff. We've got 6 minutes on a spraying here. Spraying armor, I can't do too much with that. Ranged or power attacks will delay in healing. You know what, let's just get rid of that. We'll just go DM. Get rid of that. We'll put the DM off again. Okay, so we're all cured and we're all ready to go. So now we're just going to go to the day 49 and we'll see if this new version helps it. We'll make sure this is all turned on. So now our electric fences are going, our turrets are going, and let's just hope. Let's hope this is all going to go better than the first time round. So it's set time 49, 21, 50. There we go. And we got the Horde Knight just about to start. We got the basic guns and everything again. It's the same as what we've done the last couple of times. So now we just wait for the Horde. I do have some fort bites on me, but I don't think I'm going to use them. I'm just going to drop them. Okay. And the drone should still just have the medical supplies in it. She does. And that's the same as what we have been using. Right, and let's hope that they're actually going to come down this way and not try and get through the top. We'll put a few lanterns up so we could see down there a little bit easier. And one in here to light up all this area. It's quite good that one light does this big area. Okay, we're 10 minutes in and I haven't seen a zombie yet, so I've got a funny idea that they're digging their way in. We'll give them a little bit longer. We'll open this door actually. So I've just opened the door so there's no barrier for them to get to me. And hopefully once they start like this, I can close it up. There we go. I wonder if that is the trick all along. So if I close this again, I wonder if they stop falling down. Actually, that's a real pain in the ass. It's right here in my vision of line of sight. Okay. Oh, let's not get too close to that because these are wrong. Actually, are they on? I think I can hear them humming. Let's just get this one get close enough. Oh, the turrets are definitely on. They took care of her, not a problem. Okay, we'll leave the door open and we'll just back off there as a backup if we start getting overwhelmed. Just a couple of nice easy shots on them. Just stop them getting too many of them all at once. Because I've got a funny idea that if they all come and mass at us, like we get say a good 20 or 30 or so, they are going to make it to the fences. I don't think they're going to get past the fence though. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. Take that. You know, we're going to switch to the shotgun for a minute. Just let them get a bit closer, just for a bit of extra fun. Because so far it's just way too easy. Oop, even the turrets are taking care of that. So as you can tell, there's already been a few deaths down the end there. There's a few loot bags, so we'll just let them get a bit closer.
Prepare for conflict.
So I've got a shotgun at the front. Oh, hello. And an SMG next to it, and I've got the same on both sides. Yeah, we just close the gate again, and we're going to see if something falls down. They do still fall down by looks of things, unless he was already on the way. Nope, so it looks like this gate is stopping them from following this path. Oh no, they are falling down. Take that. But we'll leave the gate up just for a bit more excitement to this. Okay, I didn't really think this... Oh, look, we got our first demo. I didn't really think that this base was going to work because we had so many problems with it last time. But at the moment, it's actually working really easy. Like, I don't need to move. I just sit here and shoot them. And, like, we'll get that guy out of the way. So we'll just wait. We see them fall down and we can shoot them before they even stand up. It's crazy good. I wonder if somehow they've broken this pathing, because last time when we did this, we had all sorts of problems with them digging down to us. Like even when it wasn't Horde night, like we just had the forges going and stuff, and we have screamers and that up top, or any other zombie up top, and they were just trying to dig their way through, even when we had the concrete ceiling. So as a base, I wouldn't do this, but as a Horde base, this seems to be working really well. I mean, okay, you have to have a pretty decent range gun for this. Like the short range of the shotgun is just not enough. Okay, we're getting a few more now. But still, even with these few extras here, it's not a problem. This is working way better than what I was expecting. Another demo. And that's the other thing too, like if the demo does blow up down there and does create a big hole or something, it's not going to break your base. The base is not going to fall down. Okay, the next demo that comes by, we're going to try and hit the red button. If we get another demo. We are at 2:30. There's a demo. Don't shoot him. Let him get a bit closer. Alright, let's see if we can get that button. There we go. We'll let it blow up. And of course, the concrete took care of the light. But that's okay, we don't really need the light anyway. I just put it there as a bit of a easier for the tunnel effect. But yeah, I mean, that demo can go off a few times, half a dozen times, and it's not going to cause any problems here. Come on, I need one of you guys to hit these fences. I want to see if these fences are working. And I don't really want to step in front of it myself. If you... Here we go. Now we'll take care of the rest of them. 3:30, we've only got half an hour left of this. And it's going very easy. Like, I've not even had to move. I can just stay scoped. Just keep shooting them. We're gonna let them get a bit closer again. We're just gonna do the last half hour and see how far they get. We need to repair this, so we'll do that. We'll repair, and we'll switch to the shotgun again. These turrets are gonna do work when they get close. But I mean, I can just sit there and not do anything. Oh, okay. Those guns are clipping those walls, these concrete ones. I wondered if that would happen. So I would probably swap them out for a ramp. And maybe a slope 60 or something. a bit more of an angle out. Oh, you got very close there, speedy boy. Yeah. Look at that. All of them died. I haven't got any points into what they call it, intellect, so I don't have the robotics up, so these kills are not getting me any experience. But I haven't fired my gun and they're keeping them at bay. Look at this. Die, die, die. Now eventually either the... and there we go, we're morning. Eventually they're going to run out of ammo or the electric fences are going to break. So you don't want to be doing that. I was just kind of showing you about how good they are. So if we turn that off, we're going to go and see what sort of damage they did out here. Because last time they dug really big holes up there. They were doing a little bit of digging, to be honest. But not a lot. Like, it was just maybe they took a couple of swipes. Oh, hello. Maybe they just fell and took a couple of swipes and then thought, oh, actually... and it might have even been earlier on, before I opened that gate. So this base is actually very successful. It did a lot better than what I...
feeling about this.
Really? A lot better than what I thought it would. Mainly after I opened up this gate though. So this will work, and you could always drop that as a bit of a breather. You could also do it with the door going up from the ground. But this works really well, and we can drive in and drive out, and yeah, this is actually very successful. Now the other thing is I wasn't doing this as a living working base. If I was, I probably would... have I got the digger on me? No, I don't. Did I put it in here? Yes. What I would do if I was going to live here, so the first one is just the row here. The second one is where the turrets and stuff are. So the third one here, I would do this as a way to come in and do what you need to restock these, repair these. I would do it that way. So it's this one, and do the same here. So we can do that. And the other thing which I just noticed, we'll do it on this side. Look, I'm thinking. So the only other thing I would probably do would be, we'll take that one out as well, is put a different block in here. So what I'm thinking is the ramp, and probably maybe the 60 actually. I think we'd do the 60. This one. Like that way, and then the small one, the very reverse of it, there. I would do that. I will show you why. I'll just, how am I going to do this? Yeah, I should be able to reach down here. Hopefully you don't shoot me. So this shotgun, when we look in here, can now have a clean way out of here without clipping the wall. Whereas this side, which I didn't do that to, is clipping this wall. So it's trying to shoot them as they see them coming through here. It's hitting this one here, and it's not working out so well. So that's the only extra difference I would make it to be these two blocks here instead of them being square like that. But apart from that, this actually was a surprising success. So I'm going to call this one here. Say thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you back for the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.